Good afternoon, happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, I'm watching the Cubs game and the Bears are gonna play in just about a half hour. We just got back from the freshman football game and they ended up losing. It wasn't a super competitive game, but I know my dad was saying like the first 2 or 3 games that they play aren't probably going to be very competitive or something like that. But then after that, I think the rest of the games of the season all are supposed to be very competitive games. But we did score a touchdown, which was like really awesome. It was one of the kids I coached. Guys, I coached for 4 years and he caught a touchdown. I was like, oh my goodness, like I know that kid, the one that just scored. I was his coach. But no, he did. And then also too, the quarterback who I also coached for 2 years, he ended up, he ran the extra point in. So it was 8 to, I don't know, 30 something. And then one of the other kids too that I coached last year, I saw him on like almost every single tackle and he's like super quiet and like not a really, like he was like honestly like almost never said more than a word to anybody like all season last year, but he looked so good in this game. Like he had a ton of tackles, like just really looked really good. There was another kid too that I coached last year that he had a really good catch in the like before halftime. They didn't end up really like getting anything off of it, but he had one that was like right on the sideline. He also had one really big tackle too. Him and one of the other kids too, I guess, that was our like stud kid last year. He was he had one really big run and he mainly returned a lot on kickoffs, and then he had a really good tackle too in the backfield. So it was pretty good. There was positives, I mean, throughout the whole game, but it was good to see, and it was so like, I don't know, bittersweet too. I saw one of the moms and she was like, oh my gosh, these kids are so not conditioned. She's like, we need you back. She's like, so-and-so keeps saying like how he just feels so unconditioned compared to last year. She's like, and although they hated it, she goes, I think they're all realizing that they need it. And I was like, well, that's like so, like, I don't know, it makes me feel good. Like I was, you know, even though I knew the kids hated it and probably hated me because of it, you know, I think that they see it too. Like I said, one kid has been asking like over and over and over, like, we need conditioning, we need conditioning. And then too, like her saying that, you know, I just felt like very like reassured that like guess I did a good job. And that, you know, hopefully I've been trying to give my dad little like tips and things like that for stuff that they can do for like conditioning and stuff like that and how to work it in and stuff like that. But yeah, and a lot of the stuff that I learned from one of the kids' dads last year and over the last few years, that he gave me like resources and stuff like that to like, you know, look up, and I was very into that. And you know, so I've been trying to kind of pass some of that along to my dad. He knows like basic stuff, I feel like, but he is, you know, I looked into it a lot more, I think, than he did, and so I've been trying to, you know, like relay more of that information to him. So the dogs are all spazzing out. Now they're a little chiller than they were, but they were like legit spazzes. Don't step on that. That's my computer. I'm going to actually edit while I watch the Cubs game. I just ate, so I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. But, yeah, it was pretty good. I was happy to be at a football game again. It, like, felt so good. The other thing was, too, was that I saw them, my dad actually did have some of them doing, like, a little bit of warm-up before, after, or, like, during halftime, right before the second half started. And the only kids that looked like they were doing inchworms right were all the kids that I coached. The rest of them looked like they were doing bear crawls. I was like, look at that. That one's my kid. I coached him. You can tell because he's doing it right. Like, it was just, I don't know. It was just fun to be back out there. So yeah, I'm going to get to a little bit of this work, watch a little Cubs game, watch a little more football, because both the Panthers and the Bears both play tonight, but we don't get the Panthers game. So Bears start in just a little bit, and Charlie's looking at our beautiful garden outside, guys. Our garden is like crazy. All of our hostas are blooming right now. Everything's huge and in so much color right now. I'll have to do a more updated garden tour and just how mature all these plants have gotten already. They were just planted in spring, and they're already huge. So we're gonna do that, right, Charlie? You watching the plants? Our bush in the middle now is being like dwarfed. It looks so much smaller than the rest of the plants that are around it and all the flowers and stuff like that. But soon it'll get nice and tall and big and hopefully help shape out that other bush that's there. Because I don't know if I told you guys, we used to have a tree here, but it ended up falling down in a storm, or it came up. It actually raised some of this grass and like the earth up with it. It's set a little uneven now because of that. But yeah, now that we used to have hostas around there, they all died because it got too sunny for them, but these ones all love the sun, so they're doing well. And the bush in there is now smaller than the rest of them. Still way bigger than when we planted it, but it's going to take a little while for it to mature, unlike the rest of these plants and flowers that are just huge. So Charlie's going to take a look outside. Are you doing that, waiting for Dad to come home? I was able to get to 4 vlogs. I actually finished editing the last one like after 10:30, but yeah, it's later than I'd like it to be right now. I started editing it at like 10:45, so it's now like 11:30 and I need to get in the shower and get to bed. But I enjoyed today's football game, being there, seeing some, you know, familiar faces at football. And you know, we're going to the high school, the varsity game tomorrow. Matthew's supposed to come home, and he's going to be home for the 3-day weekend. And then too, we were looking, and NIU, which is where Matthew's going to school, is playing 2:30 tomorrow, and we actually get it on cable. And then Notre Dame and Alabama play 6:30 and 7 o'clock. And so I'm going to also watch those. So on Saturday, we've got like a whole college football marathon all day. And tomorrow we have high school football. Today we had high school football. And on top of that too, the Bears played, which they ended up, they lost by 1 point, guys. They were winning like almost the entire game up until the end. And I was switching between the Bears and Northwestern college football, which was also on today. They ended up winning. The Cubs won also by 1 run. And so I was switching between football, the 2 football games, and then I didn't even realize and switched back, and the Bears game was already over. I was like, how did I miss this? So, yeah, I didn't get to see the end, but they did have a lot of positives. They had a pick 6 and like some other really good, some good stuff in the game, so I was like pretty excited about that. They, I think, won the last 2 before this. I think they lost the first 2, and then lost this one, but like within 1 point. And I think the first game that they lost, or maybe the second one, they lost by 1 point as well. So yeah, guys, and then to update on the spider infestation, 2 days ago or whatever it was, and I found the spider hiding under my mattress, and then I found the other one that was under my water bottle in my bedroom. My mom, which they are wolf spiders, guys, because I actually got a good look at this one today before I killed it. I ended up getting my shoe. My mom was screaming, and I was like, oh no, I already know, like, her scream, and that was a spider scream. I came running with my shoe. I quick took it off and came running in there. I was like, where is it? I'm gonna get it. And yeah, it was on the floor. My mom said it like hauled out of the laundry room under the door and came like running right towards her, and I quick got it, and yeah. It's history now. So it's like has to be spider season or something like that. Honestly, I remember in the fall, there's a lot of wolf spiders that come out, and they love our house for some reason. I don't know why, but they are the biggest, fastest running things on earth. They terrify me. The other thing is too, guys, I was a little freaked out because I saw a shadow over there, right? And I don't know if it was maybe like a clump of dog hair, is what I'm going to hope and pray it was, because that's a lot better than it being a spider. I tried to move my little dresser thingy out yesterday to see if it was a spider, and I didn't see anything. But, yeah, I was, like, terrified that it was another one. 3 in 1 day. Was it yesterday? No, it was 2 days ago that that happened. But, yeah, guys, I've found 3 so far, at least, for sure. Within, like, the last, I don't even know, 48 hours. And possibly saw a 4th one. And I'm just, like, terrified. I don't even want to sleep in my house. I feel like there'd be less spiders outside right now. But, yeah, for some reason, the wolf spiders are, like, just in love with the fall weather. My mom was saying maybe because it's raining out. Like, it's been really raining a ton lately, which is really irritating me because I can't be outside because it's been raining so much. But all of the weeds are growing in our flower beds again. So I need one day where I can just go out there and real quick go through all the beds. all at one time. But yeah, it's really starting to irritate me that all of the flower beds are getting weeds in them again. It's supposed to rain over this entire weekend, so I don't know when I'm going to get to it. And on top of that too, Matthew's gonna be home, so I was like, I don't really want to. At least we have stuff planned for tomorrow and Saturday, so I was like, maybe Sunday morning I could, because we have to go to the grocery stores on Saturday because my dad has to go to the football game and be there early for tomorrow because he's coaching. Well, like, even though he's only like he's a freshman coach, but at the varsity games he still winds up like helping out with like certain things and stuff like that, and like is in charge of some drills, and they might have him like just doing other things and helping out and that kind of thing. So yeah, guys, I am, like I said, it was really, like, I enjoyed, you know, freshman home opener today. We got to see that, which was really nice. And being able to be out enjoying football was really nice. So, yeah, guys, I got that 4th vlog, like I said, edited. It is encoding right now, or it's actually saving. I'm going to encode it before I get to bed, but I got to get to bed because it's a little later than I'd like it to be right now. I just need to take a really quick shower, which is really nice. But, yeah, guys, I was like, I'm back in football mode. I think, not coaching, because I am not coaching, which is still really sad to me, but I watched college football, I watched NFL today, I watched high school football. I got all 3 footballs all in one day, which was pretty awesome. Yeah, and then I got a little baseball in there too. But anyways, I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.